Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the Game, and also the Rebel of YouTube Underground. And I am back with yet another commentary. And I know it's been a long time. I keep saying that because look, I work. I keep repeating this, I know, but I work, man. And the whole last few weeks, I've been working nothing but mid shifts for the most part, because a lot of people have been going on vacation and stuff like that. So I normally work from like 11 to 8 p.m. And by that time, I don't want to upload a video because one, it's too late. That's why you notice my last few videos, they have been uploading around like 10 or 11 o'clock. It's because I was working midday. On top of that, when I get home from work, I just want a game, man. So I get on with my buddies and we play some games. So that's how I got this recording here. So this is me playing Dirty Bomb. If you guys follow me on Twitch and follow my streams, you may have seen me playing this game and raging because I was doing so horrible with it. And my homeboys were making fun of me saying I was trash and I couldn't aim. So recently I decided to cut vertical sync off on my PC. Now, if you're not familiar with PC gaming, vertical sync is a feature that graphics cards use to stop screen tearing, and that's when your frames drop. Well, your graphics card and your monitor are not running sync with each other. So what happened is, if your frames dip too much, you may see like this little tear in the screen, or it might be 4 different tears in the screen. So vertical sync is supposed to clear that up. It makes it so you don't see that. The only problem is, and I'm getting technical with this, is your graphics card and your monitor are still not running together. So even though you're seeing that person in front of you, he's not actually in front of you. So you get what's called input lag, which can make the game very, very hard to play, especially if it's a shooter. So I turned that off recently because I knew I had it on. I was like, you know what? I probably was doing better that one day when I had it off. So let me turn it back off. So I turned it off, and I did a lot better that night. So this was one of the decent games I've had. The game after this, I had a really good game, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But I went like 25 and no, it was like 27 and 5. And then me and my buddies played not co-op. We played competitive game modes as a team, and I went like 36 and 12. So I got really, really good at the game because I turned that vertical sync off and it stopped me from input lagging. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. But this is the game. The game is called Dirty Bomb, if you're wondering, because I know everybody's going to say, well, it's this game. It's a PC exclusive right now. It's still in beta. And yes, if it looks like Brink, that's because a lot of people that worked on the game, Brink, work on this game. So that's why you'll see those similarities. But right now, it's a PC exclusive. It may come out for the console somewhere down the line, you know, like a year or two from now, because you know how consoles are taking on the PC games now. But yeah, it may come out for the consoles on the Xbox One or PlayStation 4 somewhere down the line. So be on the lookout for that. If you don't have a PC, you know, be on the lookout for like a year or two. You may get this game when it's actually a finally finished product. But okay, so let's talk about what I want to talk about, man. So pretty much recently, I've come up on some money. You know, I sold one of my old cars, and I got some money, man. I've been thinking about spending it, so I want to spend some on school. You know, trying to go back to school. On top of that, you know, I'm thinking about buying stuff. So I was originally thinking like spending $1,000 on like a computer upgrade. So I was going to buy some another processor, buy another motherboard, and maybe some RAM to put in there also. Because I'm still running with 8 gigabits of RAM. I would like to have 16 gigabytes or something around those lines. So I was thinking about doing that and buying some like really, really good RAM too. Or an SSD. I definitely need an SSD. I'm tired of people talking about that, and a monitor. So I was thinking about spending money on that. But then I was like, yo, I've been wanting to get a console for a while. Like, should I buy a console with it? So I've been wanting a PlayStation 4. So I was thinking maybe I should buy a PlayStation 4. But then this is where I reached my dilemma here. So I was like, yeah, I can get a PlayStation 4, but I have to pay for the monthly subscription. And yes, I know I sound cheap, but that joint is expensive when it adds all the way up when you think about it. And that, you know, I've always had an issue with paying to play online, like all the way through the Xbox 360. Only reason I did it through the 360 is because my PC was so old that I could barely run the games the way I wanted to on my older PC. So I had to get the 360 or the PS4. I mean PS3. The PS3 was still in its infancy, so it didn't really have any games, while the Xbox was already 2 years in. So I was like, you know what, I want to buy an Xbox 360, and I bought it back in 07. That was around when Halo 3 was coming out too. So I was like, yeah, I think I'll buy this. So I already hated the fact that I had to pay online, and I knew the PlayStation you didn't have to do that, but I went ahead and bought it anyway. Plus, one of my homeboys from work at the time told me, you know, to get a 360 because he had one or whatever. So he was like, I'll play games with you. Mind you, I really never played games with that guy either. So that was a funny part about that. Get turned on. But yeah, I bought the 360 and then paid for it online. But it hurt. And that's why you haven't seen me playing anything on the Xbox 360 recently, because I've been wanting to go back and play some Tekken or some Tekken Tag Tournament 2 online and stuff like that. But I just couldn't pay for that online anymore, man. That's why y'all would see me on Twitter or during streams asking for like a 1 week or something card or a 2-day card or something like that, because I don't want to pay for that online anymore. It's too expensive. So that's the problem. Like, I want to get a PS4, but I don't feel like paying $50, man, because it adds up. Like, think about it. Okay, the last gen consoles were out. The Xbox was out for 7 years, man. So that's that was $60 you paid for 7 whole years. If you add that up, bro, that is a lot of money. You were paying, that was like $420. My math is maybe shoddy, but that's around that much, man. That's a lot of money you spent, and then you add that up to the Xbox when it first came out. It was like $500. So that's a lot of money. Like, and I know a lot of people say PC gaming is expensive, and I hate to bring the PC in here as a comparison to the console, because look, I've been trying to stray away from that. I've still been watching JG and a few other people I watch still doing those PC conversion videos, trying to convert people, and I've been trying to give up on that, because look here, I look at it this way now. I've said my piece a long time ago, and if you don't want to play on a PC, I'm not going to try to force you anymore. If you want to stay on the console, stay on the consoles. Just don't say anything wacky like the consoles are like way powerful than the PC, or get all hyped because a game works on the console compared to the PC, when you know that the developers is their fault. So anyway, I'm done with that, trying to convert people. You can stay on the consoles if you want to, but I'm just saying, like, if you think about it, dog, like, and add all the facts up, like, it's kind of almost more. It costs more on the consoles to play a game, because you're paying $60 for a game, and then you still paying $50 or $60 if you have Xbox Live for a whole entire year, and that's expensive, and I don't feel like doing that, man. So that's my dilemma. So let me know in the comment section, am I just being cheap, or do I have a point? I know it's probably gonna be a mix in the comment section. You're probably gonna have the console gamers like, yeah, you're being cheap, Tick, and you have the PC gamers like, no, you're right, Tick, I can't do it either. But just let me know in the comment section, man. How do you feel about that, man? I just think it costs too much. I just can't picture myself doing it. That's why I stopped playing games like World of Warcraft, because I didn't want to pay $15 a month, because I was like, yo, if I say this $15, how much money will I earn? This your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, Michael Jordan of Gaming, and I'm gone. Bye!